Okay guys, so we're here with Assassin's Creed 3 and so the music's not going to be as loud this time around because it was hurting my ears in the last game, and I just didn't want it to hurt my ears again, you know what I mean? So I changed it up a little bit, just messed with the audio, tweaked it a little bit. It should be fine for you guys still, but yeah. So let me just type this in real quick, name it YouTube so I know.
People talked about the end
Here we
of
go.
the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both, but we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him, however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
As you guys know, this is the last game in the Desmond saga. I'm honestly sad to see Ezio go. We were with him for so long, you know what I mean? For you guys, it's probably been, what, we finished Revelations probably about a month, 2 months. It took us a month and a half to beat 1 through 3. So, I mean, that's crazy. I'm sad that the first one's not remastered, but oh well, you know what I mean?
We're here. Let's go.
See, this game's weird though when it comes to like people liking it or not. Because depending on who you ask, it was an amazing game, you know what I mean? Me personally, I thought it was just an okay game, you know what I mean? 2 and Revelations will always be my favorite. But, like, these games are fun, too. I love how people just graffitied up this wall, not even, like, care, like, I would be intrigued that there was just a wall right here. Because that doesn't even look like rock. Doesn't match the wall whatsoever. Or the surroundings, I mean.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
That's a reference to Alice in Wonderland. Because she did just chase that rabbit, man. She jumped in that hole not giving a damn about nothing. I love how Desmond isn't helping whatsoever, by the way. Like, they're all carrying these heavy boxes. We're just like, no, you can crawl under. I don't give a fuck. Yes, we can run. It's so weird, though, because, like, no one's talked besides Sean. Everyone else is not talking.
I think we're here.
Oh, there we go. Hey, it was like awkward silence, and I did not like it. Oh, goddamn. How are they going to get down with those boxes? They're not going to. Okay. Sweet. I don't know if you guys can hear the PS4, but it is dying. That's what I'm worried about too when we go to play Unity and Syndicate. I don't want it to be super loud because those games do make the PS4 die. Yeah, it's dying right now. Hold on. Okay, actually no, you guys shouldn't be able to hear it. Oh snap.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
We're thrown right in. We're solving the building effect.
Here we go again.
Yep. So,
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
okay.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Juno's the bad guy. Minerva's the good one, Juno's the bad guy, and
Okay,
Jupiter's
Desmond.
also
While
good.
you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over
Jesus.
there.
Oh, I'm stupid. That's my bad, guys. Yeah, this game's parkour is a little different.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
It feels different, and it kind of just plays a little different. Like, there's new parkour moves, as you guys already saw with him flipping over and stuff. He automatically can do those extra high jumps, even though you don't really need them in this game. The parkour just feels way weirder. As soon as we get to Black Flag and Rogue, you guys will know what I
Free
mean
run your way through this little
in
obstacle
that game.
course.
Because in Rogue and Black Flag, when you're running, it's just so much more aggressive compared to these games. Like, there's like this weird like camera, I don't know what it's called, but the camera like makes you feel like it gives you a sense
These
of
are
speed.
optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
Perform an air assassination.
All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Is it gonna make me do it like this? Yeah. Oh, that felt way nice. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, hold R2 to only free run. Oh yeah, that feels so much nicer, because now I have 0 chance like falling to my death. Oh yeah, that's so nice. I like that way more, because now I only click X when I'm ready to like do a big jump. Yeah, I don't have to tap X to do any of those jumps. That's nice. So I think now we're about to jump into Haytham's spot.
Synchronization levels look good now.
Yep.
We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Haytham Kenway, Connor Kenway's father,
Sir,
Edward Kenway's son.
everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Bring her around at once. Alright, let's get in there.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Just there's my hat with the invitation, bruv.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Hello, senor.
Good evening, sir. This
Good
way,
evening,
please.
bruv. Oh. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse
My
me.
apologies.
Haytham, that's what I said, right? Did I say some stupid name? I think I said Haytham.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
What does that
Once.
mean?
My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't.
Oh,
On to
dude,
business then. Do you see him?
the face models don't look very good. I still don't like that the button to use Eagle Vision is L3.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
I really hope you guys can't hear the PS4 because it's so loud. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be able to hear it. So.
1,000 pardons. My apologies.
Sit your... I just pushed that man down, just straight up. He tried to get up. Sit your down right now, boy. So now we gotta like do this little stupid thing and get up to the balcony. Yeah, this game's running way smoother. And this is pretty much our first look at next-gen graphics because the Ezio collection didn't really have great graphics. It wasn't really a graphic upgrade, they just ported it over. This is the first game that we play that has next-gen graphics, but I mean, to be fair guys, it's not the greatest remaster. Like the face models look really bad in this game. And I personally just like the aesthetic of the first, or the original better. Because this game has a different feeling, because it has a different filter on it. So it doesn't feel quite as right. You don't really use this at all in the game. At least I don't remember using this at all in the game. Besides right here. Beautiful. That was easy. Oh, when did I start recording? It's been like 10 minutes, right? Okay. Jump.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Got a bit of stage fright. We're in England right now, by the way, if you guys did not know that. We are in England. Because this is where Haytham grew up. He was with Edward Kenway, which is the assassin in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. So his father is Edward Kenway. And they, well, as you guys will find out later in Black Flag, the game takes place in the Caribbean. And then they eventually make their way to England, I guess.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes.
These player models are frightening.
But then you would have known.
Look at their face.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Damn. That kid just witnessed us murdering. Jesus. What a gentleman.
Come, please!
I'm just casually walking out.
That man there! A man was killed in the upper balconies! But I've done no wrong, I swear
Search him. Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
No pushing, please!
Patience, please! Let us through! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Walk faster, bro. We gotta get out of here. Excuse me, thank you. Excuse me, bud.
What are those men doing? I'm staying where it's safe.
Excuse me, sir.
Peace, friends, there is no danger!
Excuse me. Sorry, I was coming through. Why are you running? That man was like just on a mission trying to get out of here. That's what you get for acting suspicious. Like, I was suspicious of him, and I know we killed the guy.
I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well.
We're almost out.
Anyone, give a shout.
Good day, love.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this
Oh,
book
there
is
goes
to
the
be
dogs
believed,
barking.
it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Bring honor to your family. That's all I could think about that whole time. Bring honor to your family. So that was our first sort of mini mission type thing, our introduction to the game. I still don't like that intro. I mean, it tells us why he showed up in Boston in the first place, but I just don't like it. I don't care for that beginning scene. I don't find it all that fun, you know what I mean? I love how ships haven't changed in, what, 300 years? At the end of Revelations, the ship we took to get leave looked the exact same. Just architecture does not change, I guess, for ships. Is it called architecture if it's a ship? I don't know. Dude, their face models are so gross. Personally, I don't like the beginning of this game. If I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't care for the beginning of this game at all.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Damn.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
This way you can parry to deflect enemies' attacks. I'm parrying! How am I not parrying? I'm parrying, what do you mean? I'm holding circle. Where's my settings? Options. Controls. I can't change it. It's just, I'm holding circle to parry. It just says hold circle. Hold circle before the attacking indicator appears over the enemy's head. Oh, before? Oh, okay.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
Mills is a good guy. I personally like Mills. Press circle to counter. Yeah. Oh my god.
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
You just have a bunch of blood on your chest.
You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
His character model was broken right there. Mouth wasn't moving nothing, he was just standing. Oh my god.
Do you yield?
That man got bodied.
Never!
He pulled a
How do you
knife.
like these odds?
They're funner. I was gonna stab him with that.
This? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it?
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
We shall, sir.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I have a ribbon in my hair like a little girl. That's how I feel about these Templars.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
He is not wrong.
I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
Okay.
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
You're a little scared of this.
Good day.
He was not dumping that into anything. Did you guys see him pick up that bottle? My God, you're retarded. Day 28? I quite literally did not realize how long it would take to sail from England to Boston. It's just one straight line, too, I know that.
Mr.
Like,
Kenway.
damn.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I shall see.
I'd best get to work.
I spent 28 days so far with these little douchebags.
He's got our rations again.
You're not having second thoughts, are you?
I know it needs to be done, but...
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Cook or the doctor? I feel like the doctor.
Won't hardly take his hat off. Keeps his face
Oh, but I guess I'm heading over to the cook.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
But that's, as you guys can hear, the sea shanty. That's like one of my favorite things in Black Flag. You're just riding through the waves and you just start hearing them do sea shanties. It's so good.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me.
Follow me.
So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk 'em down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Yeah, see, Mills is a good man. The
I
rest of them,
only
not so
wish
much.
to see us reach the colonies alive.
Look for clues at the stern.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that?
They're throwing barrels off.
Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
I don't know. Let's find out.
He's a shifty fella.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on and wine, whilst we're stuffed with tinned fish and biscuits.
What? What'd you say? They're making a trail.
Curious. Most curious.
They're making like a trail from the looks of it. We should be relatively... sorry, I had a yawn. We should be relatively close to the colonies by now, right?
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted?
Fine, whatever. Jug. Big fat meanie.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
At least he's honorable. These are like classic pirate cutlasses. At least that's what they look like. How are you not dead? Come on, get up. Oh no. He's gonna die. Stop punching me in the face. And just like that, he's dead.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
Yes.
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right, all right.
Yeah. I would have ended your life so fast, boy. You don't even know. Coincidentally, this is how, well, this is kind of how Assassin's Creed 4 starts, if I remember correctly. You're running from another ship while you're in a storm. But that game has, huge waves and, what are those tornadoes in the water called? Whirlpools?
I'll fix your sail for you.
The ones that come out of the water into the sky. I don't remember what they're called. They're pretty crazy, though. Secure the rig, Haytham. Faster. Run. Why does this take so long? What are you doing? Run.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
Hi. Good stuff. Good stuff, boyo. Why did we fall off? That's stupid. I don't know why we fell off. What is going on? Go over there. Thank you. There we go. Deploy sail. Why wouldn't you just use the hidden blade? Oh, god damn. Get to the sailor before he dies.
Help! Please!
Yeah, James is a good man, so he deserves saving. But so is Mills, and I forgot that he was technically our enemy, even though he's the good guy.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Don't mention it. It looks like we lost them. Or we're going to. Oh, they got wrecked. They got wrecked big time. Day 72. So what, that's a little over 2 months, right? Yeah. Like 2.5 months to get to Boston. From England. I'm sorry I'm yawning. What is that, Domino's? Yeah, no. What are those? Those like some crackers? I don't know. Okay. Meets captain at the bowl. At the bowl. At the board of boat. At the board of boat. Hey, Cap.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see. Yes. Climb into the crow's nest. Yeah, this is some thick fog, bro. This be that thick boy fog, you know? I was telling my mom about like pizza, like we were talking, because we were thinking about what to make for dinner, and I was telling her we should make some Chicago style deep dish pizzas. I refer to them as thick boy pizzas. I mean, they really are, they're just thick boy pizzas. With like a lot of sauce and a little bit of cheese. That's the way to eat it though. I ain't about that thin crust. Sometimes I like thin crust. And boom, title card. Beautiful. Oh, it doesn't say remaster anymore? Great. When it first came out, it said Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, and it looked retarded. I like that it doesn't say remaster anymore. Mission complete. New email received. Leave the Animus to read it. I don't know why that's a thing. That was a thing in Revelations and Brotherhood. Acquired 2,850 monies. There's not really a reason to buy stuff right now because we're not going to play Hatham for too long. Probably like a few hours. For the next few parts we'll play as Hatham and then we'll get to Connor. Yeah, this game's massively improved on some gameplay mechanics since its like original release. The remaster improved a lot.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance?
Okay, I'm gonna end the video right here real quick. So if you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, all that
Your
good stuff.
commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
And yeah, that's about it.
But he's
I
yet
hope
to
you guys
reach
enjoyed this
America,
first
and I
episode
figured
of
I might,
Assassin's Creed 3.
well, at
And I'll
least
see you
enjoy
guys in the
your
next
eyes,
one. Peace
I
out.
thought.